Welcome back everyone to Satisfactory. As you can see, we've completed all of the computers, the supercomputers. Super. But now, we only need the 50 fused modular frames. Right, so, the fused modular frames are all the way up here. One of these? I think it might be this one. No, that one. No, that one. Yes. So, we've got 24 at the moment. It's making... I believe it's making 2 per minute? Or should be. We should have more than 24 then, if that's the case. But it seems like there is a blockage somewhere. Yes, that's making 2 per minute, or should be. Encased steel beams, that's the problem, apparently. Okay. So you're making 10, well, should be making 10 per minute. So... Right. The number of steel beams that you're getting fed is not enough. How annoying. We definitely need to up our steel production, don't we? I wonder whether slugs can be used for that. I'm just going to go down the expressway. Maybe I just need a whole new steel foundry as well. Maybe we need to think about that. Maybe go find some coal near some iron and go alpha level with that. Right, so you are not currently being boosted. Okay. What about you? You are a bit. Okay. 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 What about you? You're currently getting boosted to 200. Right. So, if I boosted you to 250, how much? So I'd be making 300 coal a minute. Right. Okay. So... I would need to be making 300 iron ore. Which isn't much, to be honest, is it? It's 360. Basically, I don't have enough coal to do much more than what I'm doing. Right, okay. So, what am I thinking? If we're going to be using 300 of each, that'd be... 300 divided by 4 is... Like 75, 150, yeah, 75. Okay. So... Whoop. Okay, I need more. Right, so 75 a minute. Is that right? Yeah, I think that is right. Okay. Cool. I mean, it still is boosting quite nicely, but not really the kind of increase I'm looking for. The only way I'm going to do that is if I get more coal. I'm going to go down and explore that at some point soon. But we might actually also need to have a look at upgrading the conveyors. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's conveyor belt Mark 1. Oh my god, yeah, we are definitely going to need more. Right, okay, so make these twos. We're making 75. Even one can't be a Mark 2. So make this Mark 3. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. Rather than, yeah, we're gonna have just the one line. It's gonna mess things up down the line, isn't it? Will, but it'll be worth it. Maybe. Nah, fuck it, just upgrade. Right, that one there, I reckon I can grab some of that production. Pop it up there. Ah, I already have done. I see. I already have, and it's going into there. Give me a second. You need 15 per minute. Right. Yeah, we need to have a look at this. Right. So let's just upgrade everything to Mark 3s. Yeah, I'm not going to use the encased beams, that's... Yeah, bunny hopping's not really going to work uphill. Doesn't work. Okay. The fact that we are going to be upgrading, we're going to be basically destroying everything and starting again, does make me think it doesn't really matter too much at the moment what we're doing. I think the whole steel line is gonna, I'm gonna rearrange it. I think all of this stuff is gonna go sort of along the cliff there, I reckon, and then into the conveyor elevator. Are you quite comfy down there, Bear? You're quite comfy down there. I think he is. He's fine. He's good. You wish the game gave us the ability to rename power networks. Well, it's a feature you could request. Sure, you're not the first person to think about it. I honestly, I didn't even know that my power networks had a name. You're really cool for organization and shit. I mean, I don't have different lines. All of my power just gets popped into one giant network, which I'm just going to call the network. They don't have names, but it would be cool if they did. Yeah, I reckon that'd be nice. Okay. Right then, we'll do the one going up the other way in a second. I'm just gonna make sure all of this goes in the right way. That needs to be a Mark III lift. That needs to be a Mark III lift. There you go. Now let's go up to this one. And boom, right, okay. So, you're making steel pipes. So, we're using 45 per minute on the... Let's just, we've got 300 total steel getting produced. So, the beams... Right, so, let's just... Give me a second. I need to figure out what's what. So, that and that is 150's worth. So that and a far one. Okay, so 60 and so 60 plus 45 is 105. Pipes we don't really need any more of. The pipes, we're good for pipes. So if it's 45, I need to be using the rest, so 105. Okay, 90, 120. So go down to 190, 185. 180, 178, 177, 170. That's 102, so 175. That's it, perfect, right. So, that, between the two machines, they are now making the maximum amount they can make. Okay, so 175 on the... That's your steel beam. Okay, 175. There you go. You're making 26, that's great, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice. Okay, so you are making the pipes and you're 150%. So let's go and have a look at the other pipe maker. Is that the same? It should be. Yes, cool. So now we are running our steel like maximum efficiency with the amount that we're able to produce with the coal that we've got over there. Okay. So that should increase the production of the fused thingy-majigs. Not that much, but enough. That one. 35 currently. We're waiting for 50. Damn. Oh man, right. Let's start thinking about the phase 4. Oh my god, look at that. That is so slow. Oh dear me. Right. So slow. When we rebuild this factory, I think the way I'm going to go with it is I'm going to go the same way as I've done with the top 2 floors, which is basically having complete production lines for just one end machine. And I'm going to have a production line for each and every thing. And I'm going to make... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have on the bottom floor all of the iron, basically all of the stuff that you make with iron, your screws, your sort of your rods, your plates. I think that's everything. Just to start with these things, basically, and probably your reinforced iron plates as well. And you make smart plates again. I think you need copper for that. Yeah, basically all of that is just going to get reduced, everything into one line. I'm just going to have split like a series of like 8 splitters or something coming off that. So then I've got like, you know, 16 ways I can split that. So it's going to go into the storage, wherever the storage goes. Need to figure out how I'm going to do storage. Oh man, gonna be a fun one. I think I might have like something similar to that, but like wider over here. So I'll probably delete the hub. We'll probably delete the hub and rebuild it a bit close to the elevator. I'll probably have this platform built directly into this. And I'm going to try and hide everything away behind walls as best I can. Not sure, you know. Not sure. So, like, this wall is going to move all the way to encompass all of that and go all the way up to this this cliff edge here. Going to be interesting. And then I can have a lift. Like, basically where this is, I can just have a lift going down and up. Okay. Need to figure out how I'm going to transport everything to the storage. Right, so how are we getting on? Satisfactory 1.1 added special death messages by Ada. Nice. I'm still not got all as many of these as I like, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to deal with it for now. 39. We've got 11 to go. And then we've got it. Ada's always passive aggressive. It's fine. Right, so how many tickets have we got there? 6 coupons. Nice. Oh, and I've also got some DNA that I can make some DNA. See if we can get another couple of tickets out of it. Oh, and I need to build bloody ammo for me gun. Nice. There's those DNAs. There they are. In they go. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I got an extra coupon. Nice. Right, so we've got 7 coupons to spend. Let's have a look at what is new. Right, management. Conveyor wall hole. Right, these are really going to be good because we can now place holes wherever we want. Excellent. Okay. Conveyor throughput monitors. I might use them at some point. Not yet. Basic shelf. Nice. Customizers. No, it's nothing like that. Buy lifts. If I have the money, if I have the points, I will. Architecture. I do not have the points, unfortunately. The ventilation bundle. See, that's going to be fun. I'm going to have that one. Okay, so that's 4. No monies, exactly. So how many would I need? 4. Spending 4 tickets, I've got 7. So 5, 6, 7. So I've got 3 more tickets, so I need 7 more. What can I shove in here that's like gonna... The radio control units will probably be quite useful. They'll probably give me a lot of points. These high-speed thingy-majigs. Get them in there. Just gonna shove all of this in because I don't need that in my inventory. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. The rotors can go. All this can go. Silica can go. Okay, there you go. Wow. Okay, so that's 4 coupons immediately. So, actually, yeah. I'll take them. That gives us 11, which means we don't. If we don't take the ventilation bundle, we can take the lifts. Lovely.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Fix-It personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Okay. Got 41. It's 9. We've got 9 left. This is gonna be an absolute mammoth undertaking. So, hello bear. Ooh. I think I'm going to connect these 2 buildings officially. I don't know if they are actually going to connect. I might have to rebuild this building. From scratch. Okay. So, right, I'm just trying to get this straight in my head. How am I going to actually achieve this? I'm going to have Do I have the storage on the elevator? I think that would make sense. Okay. So we have the storage on the elevator itself. It could be like the entire width here. And if I'm going to make it work properly, I'm going to have to leave a space, 2 spaces on either side. So yeah, let's prototype this somewhere. We'll just go down here, prototype it. So what I'm thinking, just go zoom mode there you go. Nope. So I'm thinking of having your storage container sticking out, just like that. Having your conveyor, it won't be a Mark 1, it'll be like the maximum tier probably. Right, give me a second, because I'm gonna try and do more with this. We've got like more storage involved, maybe? No, don't worry about it. The amount of storage in a storage container is perfect for what we need. Right, so say I've got, you know, a level 3 conveyor or whatever. I'm going to have a series of splitters. Oh, hang on, what the fuck? That's weird. Okay, a series of splitters leading to various things. So, got something going off that way, going off there, going there, and so on and so forth. So then, in order to make that work, we'd have to have the same over here. Organization. Basically that. I think that's enough of a gap between them. Alright. I fucked it. Fine. And yeah. I think I fucked that. Go. Yeah, and this is basically what I'm thinking. Every single item that you make has its own storage and a series of these. Probably get away with having them a bit closer than that. Though the clearance between the elevators is going to be a bit worrying. Like that. That's that ain't going to work, is it? Anyway, yeah, so this is just me looking at it and going, what are we going to do with this? Oh, shit, bear, do you want to get out? Oh, there you go. Good boy. Oh, sorry, bear. Yes, and we can hold control. Get rid of everything. All at once. Nice. Okay. Oh, I can dismantle this over here as well. This was a prototype I was doing for, like, in between the elevator and the factory. They, like, have multiple conveyors and shit, but don't need it if we're combining the two buildings. You've been playing for 2 hours! How dare you! Don't play for more than 1 hour. Health and safety. There we go. Still love this little power plant. It's very good. Right. Will we have 50 of these? Ah. Controls are a bit pain in the arse sometimes. No! Oh my god, it's making them so slowly. Right. It's encased steel beams that we need, isn't it? I'm just going to feed it manually, just to get it built. Where's the encased beams? There they are. In we go. What? Picked up a random aluminium casing there. I think I'll just chuck those heavy modular frames in there. Nice. And I'll chuck these encased steel beams in there. Oh, okay. The encased steel beams are actually not the problem. Thou shalt not pay for over two hours. So that's not... steel pipes. Right, okay. Oh, okay. Ram them in there then. Right, now we should be making plenty. Wait. There's 44, there's 45. Now we just let the things roll in. This is going to be interesting. I don't know. I think I'm going to delete and build upwards from the bottom up. Or do I just delete everything and like down? Oh, I don't know. The prospect of destroying this magnificent beast does fill me with some dread. But I feel like it's probably necessary. Well, that's a dead thing. We don't need that anymore. I feel like we could probably get the quartz in one line, couldn't we? Spent hours destroying your factory, still rebuilding it. Yeah, it's going to be tragic. Right, do we think that this is going to be enough? It's going to be big enough to do what I want to do with it. I think it probably will. I'll probably consolidate a lot of this stuff. There's your fuel. Yeah, as I say, if I put a an elevator in between these two pillars, I think that'd be pretty good. You hate the fact that the hub has indestructible biomass burners. Oh, I just don't use them. You just don't connect them up to anything. It's fine. Right. You know, but they're still there. They're only there if you think about them. The second you forget that they're there, they are no longer there. There you go. We've gotten them. We've gotten the parts we need. Lump.
The Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most
isn't it?
complex
It is time to
project
tear
part
it
of
all
this
down.
phase, as it requires turbo motors and thus requires your best.
Oh.
Fix-It didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
The Mark III requires turbo motors, which we're actually not currently making. You recommend turning on the merge dismantle crates option before starting? Well, we can't start because we don't have turbo motors. I don't think. And we've got to have a look. Those are your magnetic field generators, your rods, assembly directory system, whatever it is. There's your radio control units. Right. Okay. Let's make some turbo motors, if we can. Manufacturer. So, need plastic. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. So. Do. Ba 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 ba. Plastic is on the right hand side, and there it is. Okay. To make turbo motors, what are we going to need? Ah. Turbo propulsion rockets, that's interesting. We haven't got any of them. Turbo motors. Okay. So I need cooling systems, which we haven't got. That needs a blender, and it needs water. Okay. We're never in a million years getting water here. The radio control units, which are made down below. Can I make these? No, I can't. It needs a blender, so you need to make that. Right, so we need to make cooling systems. What's that? A heat sink? What? Oh my god, what? I need heat sinks, so you need the alkyd stuff and the copper sheets, great. That's just an assembler, okay. Right. Can I fit it downstairs? Because that'd be ideal. Yeah, I can fit that in here. Little assembler. Oh, maybe I can't. I don't have any rotors. Okay. Go find some rotors downstairs. I think they're really far down towards the bottom. There they are. I think this is where I was going to try and put them. Yeah, that's clipping too much. I'm gonna build them down here. Okay. So build assembler. Yeah, we are all of a sudden quite far away from being able to do what we were after here, so actually no. Splitter 7. There you go. Okay. You're going to be making heat sinks. Where are they? There they are. Okay. So. Need some of this plating. There it is. So, need a splitter on here. Since we know we're going to be destroying all of this, I don't think it matters too much about clipping and all of that sort of thing. Okay. Annoying. What bad in the arse? Okay. Yeah, we'll do the far one so it's got a bit more room to stretch. But also, thing. There you go. That works. Okay. Right, I know I've got some sheets around here somewhere. Copper sheets. There they are. So I think those are getting pretty much perfectly built for that stuff there. That's making wires. I think we've got room here to rob some of this. Don't necessarily want to do it there, do I? Right. Come here, you. Just put that there. Build constructor. Okay, and pop that down to there. Just like that. Right, nice. Right, you need to make sheets. Okay, how many do you need sheet-wise? Need 22.5. Alright. $20 is fine, I guess. Okay. You've been playing for 2 hours. The fix-it overlords will now give you an ungodly punishment. Exactly. Okay, so now you are getting fed both of the things you need. Need power. I also need me bloody torch on. Right. There. You can go to there. That. There. That. There. Lovely. Right, so. Heat sinks are getting made. Nice. Need coolant. Oh, jeez. So we're going to need to bring water to here. Let's have a quick look at the map. We could put water from here. That's not necessarily massively uphill, downhill. Probably the easiest way to do it other than having like a million pumps. Sorry, I just need to blow my nose there. Oh my god. Okay. So we can either have a pipeline going from down there, there's water down there, and then up here and just have 1,000,001 pumps, or shaders are having a nice fun time here, or we could pump from there, and I think that it's actually about level, that, isn't it? I don't think we'd need that many pumps if we pump from there. We just have to have the pipeline go from there all the way to here. Let's do it. I wish I could fly the drone. That'd be so much fun. Ooh. Managed to stay on there. There we go. I didn't build any ammunition, did I? Right, so if I'm going to be building a pipeline, I'm going to need something for the pipeline to travel along. Right. It's got to go along there. I can probably delete the foundation afterwards, just so I've got the pipeline. It'll probably need to be pumped up a little bit, but balls, I need concrete. Right. A pipeline Mark 1. I'm gonna need a lot of that sheeting. Got rotors for days. Yeah, so it's just a lot of copper sheeting. Copper sheeting and concrete. Nice. Copper sheet, where are you? I don't know. There it is. I need a bunch of this. An absolute ton. Okay. And then concrete. A bit further down. Oops, I think that's actually, that was that. There it is. Do 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 do. Nice. This factory is going to be amazing when it's done. Right. Foundations. Are drones worth it? No idea. I've never used them. I have them there, but I've not done anything with them, so couldn't tell you. Right. Anyway, that's where that is. Let's get some water pumping. Production. Yeah, there is a drone port there, but I've never used them, so it might be worth at some point checking. I would need something sufficiently far enough away to justify the port. Right, how many of these should I make? I think 2 is probably fine to start with. Bollocks. Right. Water extractor. Yeah, I'll probably be fine. Right. Where is my pipeline list? There it is. Dicks. Right then. I think I want the pipeline to go up and over, so that's fine. Let's have a that can go into there. Lovely. And then let's bring this puppy home. That's too far. Oh. Oh, too long. Swifty. Space elevator is looking very nice. Right. Now, it's not going up an awful lot, which means I think that up until this stage, I reckon that the pumps inside the actual water extractors will probably do it. Probably be enough to take the water to this point. I think we're gonna have to go up. I'm gonna go up to the top of that floor there, so I never have to come down again. I mean, I never have to like climb anymore. I'm gonna need pumps to get up there. Right. So I just put a pipe hole. Sure, I had one. Okay. Logistics. Pipe wall hole. There you go. Pop it in there. And then however many pipe pumps it's going to take to get up that, essentially. I'm gonna make it look tidy, don't worry. It's gonna look lovely. Right, that's the limit that I can, almost anyway. There you go. Game had a little bit of a hit there for a second whilst I was deleting a bunch of stuff. Nice purple slug there we can grab at some point. You're learning. You're actually using the master's metal. Yes, yes I am. Nice. Just a very long pipeline all the way to that. Right, so if where's the nearest power line? Probably the Caterium thingy-majig. Rob from here. I never did rebuild that, did I? I never did rebuild this. Fuck. Potatoes. There we go. Nice. And then, yeah. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Alright, so there, that's 120. That can go up to 300. So, sweet. Okay. I mean, it's got nowhere to go, which is probably why it's not currently working. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's use the, use this. It's super fast. Super speedy. Super awesome. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, what the hell's that doing there? How very dare we? Right, so we now need to get up in there. Maybe I need a like a door on the other side here. Right, so we now have water, the ability to bring water in. We need a blender. Blend me. Production blender. I need heavy modular frames. You simply dismantle all your storage. It now takes 2 seconds between pressing E and dismantle crate opening. It's too much. Oh man. Right. Heavy modular frames. There they are. Give me some of them, please. Yes. Ooh. God damn it. Right, go. Right. So, blender. I'm gonna have you. I need. Oh my god! I still need stuff. Computers. Right, pretty sure they're on the left here somewhere. But that's them there. Oh. Right, blenders. Okay, so I'm gonna put this about here. Placed it that way deliberately, don't worry. Yes. That'll do it. Right, so I need water, and so I'm trying to use cooling systems. I need water, and I need some of the nitrogen as well. Cool, cool, cool. So that can go. Straight, yes, that's the one. Straight mode. Oh, God damn it, okay. Oh, let me spin it for some reason. There you go. Okay, I'll just have a nice little gentle curve going on, just like that, just like that, and then we can go to straight mode. Yes. And there. Oh shit! No, I went a bit too close to that there. Okay, there we go, and there, and then right into that. Nice. Okay. Next, I need some nitrogen from here. So I'm going to have a little thing there. Okay. Going from Mark 1 to Mark 2 pipes, so where are we up to with this? I need to get under there somehow. That'll work. And then a little bit more like that. And then there. I don't like that, but yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Okay. So there's a bit of water. The tiniest amount. Right. What else you need? You need heat sinks, which we can easily get from over here. Why are you idle? Why are you idle? Why are you idle? Do you not have power? You do have power. Why you no make things? Storage was full? No. No, storage is not full. Storage is there, and it is empty, in fact. Aha! I see it. I see it. I see it. There you go. Okay, and let's go straight mode. There you go. Boom. Lovely. Right, rubber. Fuck me, you deserve this beer. You finally home. Nice. You enjoy that beer, dude. You enjoy the fuck out of that beer. I need rubber. Where's the nearest rubber? Did we use any rubber on this floor? I feel like we might have done, you know. Let's see any. No, not seeing any. Alright, let's go down the floor. Ah, we actually filled that hole in. Damn. Although we can go down this way. Through the drone port. Right, where's the... Any rubber here? Any rubber here? That's a no. Right, I think at this point we're going to go outside. We're going to go in here and see where the rubber's at, because I know there's rubber in the elevator. There it is. That's not a lot of rubber. Really isn't. We need more than that. Is that all the rubber we're making? Surely not. Surely not. That can't be it. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, I think that is all the rubber we're getting. Right, who's making rubber? I've just got one machine making rubber. There it is. And you're making 20 per minute. Okay. If I did that, would the amount of crude oil go down? It wouldn't. Okay. So you're thingy-majig. And so I just whack that up there like that. Boom. So you're making 25. You're now making 40. 25 plus 40 is more than 60. Right, okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna pump this. Okay, so 25 80. So come on. 55. I need to make 55 heavy oil residue there. If we do that, whoop, 50. Okay. That's alright. Can I boost this even more? No, I can't. Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. It'll run out a bit, but it'll then get constructing. So hang on, how much are we making? 25 plus 50, so 50, 60, 75. So that needs to be 190, 76, 188, 25.2, 187. 188 is fine. Cool. So then it's pretty much going to be using what's going into it. I've boosted the rubber a shit ton. We're making 50 rubber a minute. Conveyor belt Mark 1 can take 60, so that's perfect. Lovely stuff. Right, now I can steal some of that. Let's take the express route back. How are slugs, man? Very good. I wonder what power grid's like at the minute. Let's have a look. So the max consumption is still below my capacity. This is... Damn. I've got power on lock. My power situation is pretty fucking good. I have the power. Dun 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 dun. I have the power. Okay then. So I'm going to split the rubber now. In fact, it's already got a splitter on it. Excellent. At this point, I'm going to use... Okay, let's just do it. He does indeed have the power. Indeed. Okay, I'm just going to use the lifts to, like, avoid issues. Alright, there we go. Fork. And... long. How much did nature suffer for this surplus of energy? A lot. All of it. Nature is my bitch. And I have given it all of the pain. Right. Need to somehow get this around here in such a way that it's not going to look shit. That should be fine, I think. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. It's going to be curving around. There we go. Just weave. Just weave. Fine. You can just weave. Weave around here. An invalid shape, is it now? Okay. And up there. I think that's fine. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, nice. Let's get some power in this motherfucker. Lovely stuff. Alright then, and let's get a splitter. Just like that. Make sure I connect it up this time. And then, yeah. Have this one going to the storage. Nice. It's a bit messy, but we know for a fact that we're gonna be dismantling this. Okay, so you need water, right? Water is the problem here. So we need to go and check out how many pumps we're gonna need for this water. Alrighty then. So how is... We've got water there. Nice. So, yeah, I was right. Up to that point, we're good. Alright. And now the water should be pumping up. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Okay. Oh shit, yeah, no. Haha. Needs power. Very silly of me. There we go. Well, that should do it. That should do it. Okay, we're good there. Check up here. Yeah, that's good. I think that's fixed it. Just the, we only need the one pump. It's actually surprising how effective they are. Okay. Right, so that should now be pumping. There is water. Yeah, water's getting pumped in there. Wonderful stuff. Boom. So we are making cooling systems. Excellent. So, turbo motors. What do we need again? Turbo motors. So cooling systems, check. Radio control unit, check. Motors, easy. Rubber, problem. What did we need heat sinks for? Did we need heat sinks for the control for this? I think we did, yeah. Yeah, that's what we needed the heat sinks for. Okay, cool. Right. In that case, let's build the manufacturer. Manufacturer. Ah, can't squeeze it in there. That's a pain. Also, I don't have any motors. Haha. Speaking of motors, we're going to need to get ourselves a few, aren't we? Motors, there you are. Have to find a way to siphon them off. Right. Manufacturer. I mean, it will fit in there, but it's not. It's not great. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this space here. All right, here we go. That'll do just fine, I think. Right, turbo motor. Okay, so cooling systems. Oh, got the wrong group on. Right, there's one. Radio control units, I'm going to have to go and grab them, but get rubber from here. Although, I don't think we're going to have enough rubber, to be honest, to feed our insatiable desires for rubber. Okay. Put that in there. Get rid of the little lint thing. Oh, hang on, what? Get rid of that. I think a lift here would be nice. Good curve. I kind of like the curve. The curve's kind of nice. Yeah. Okay, the radio control units, they're on the floor below. So, are they on the floor below? I think they are, yeah. Yeah, we're going to be building turbo motors extremely slowly with the amount of rubber we're making. Might have to go to the second... sorry, I'm just looking at the second oil factory and, like, we divert some of the fabric away from... and make some residual rubber. Possibly. Oh no! I don't think they're on here. I think they are further along. They're further down, aren't they? Yes, okay. If I just go straight down, that's gonna look shit in it. But do I care? Because it's I'm going to delete this whole factory at some point, not too far in the future. So I don't necessarily care. Okay, so I need to now find the right thing. So you're making motors, you're making control units, you're making modular engines, you're making SAM, you're making the high-speed connectors, crystal oscillators, computers, AI limiters. I'm gonna have to follow it back, aren't I? I don't know if I'm on the right floor, to be honest. Right, let's go along here. Right, so radio control units. There they are. Right, where do they get produced? Right, it's here basically where I'm going to be splitting off from. Okay, 7 there. Oh, I was right. It was only one floor down. Completely missed it. Okay. Okay. Boom, right. Radio control units. You're making some. The oscillators are letting you down. Have I got any of them on me? No? Okay. Fine. Do I have any crystal oscillators I can just chuck in there? Be around somewhere. One of these. Or even better, I'll just take some of these and ram them in the machine upstairs. Just to get it started. They can go in there. Excellent. Okay, motors. Okay. I know we are making motors downstairs, so we can just rob some of these. I hope. Where we were making motors. Was it the floor below? I think it was. Right. We definitely yeah, there they go. And we've got more than we need there. So that's ideal. Honestly, doesn't matter whether it looks shit or not. Just get it done. Right. I can go there. And then we'll make a lift going from the machine we need it in, going down 2 floors. Ah, fuck. Nope. Up more. There we go. Okay. Down 2 floors. Yeah, it's fine. That's it there. Okay. Just like that. Right, gotcha. Now I just need to power the damn thing, and turbo motors will be getting made. And then we need to figure out how many turbo motors we're going to need in total to replace all of our things. No, 5. Yep, power. Okay, 7. Right, there you go. Nice. So we've got that in storage. Yes, we have all of the things we need. Built in. So, to make a level 3 miner, we need 3 turbo motors and 10 fused thingy-majiggers. Okay. And 5 supercomputers. Oh, jeez. Alright. So how many miners do we have? Because I want to replace every single one. Let's find out. Okay, so I've got... That's oil. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm not going to worry about the aluminium at the moment. The aluminium's fine as it is. Yeah, okay. We've got 16 we need to replace to basically upgrade the stuff the stuff that gets created here. Oh, my bloody shoulder just absolutely tensed up badly there. That's bad. And I think once we got level 3 miners, I'm going to have these two feeding the coal-powered station, and these two will feed into the steel foundry, which I'm going to expand with a second steel thing, a second iron resource. That's going to have to come from over here somewhere. Need to figure out where that's going to be. Yes, yes. So technically I need 17 because I'm going to need an extra one for the extra iron over here. Right. So, let's work out how many we're going to need. So, no. Q. Well, it's Q, isn't it? Yes. The Mark III miner. Let's get enough to get 17. So in total, we are going to need 50. Well, we don't need 51 portable miners, but I'll probably make them anyway. Steel pipes, we need 850. I'm pretty sure we've got that. That's not a problem. Supercomputers. We might have 85 supercomputers. We definitely won't have 170 fused modular frames. That's for absolute definite. But there's your frames. But to be fair, it is now making them at a fairly decent clip, which is nice. Okay. Where am I? I'm looking at the supercomputers now. There we are. Yeah. I'm gonna need to make some more of them manually, I think. But yeah. Once we've got the materials I need for those amount of miners, then we can do the rebuild. That spaghetti monster looks hideous, but I admire your creativity. Your memory for the location of every factory. Well, yeah. If you build it, you should really know where everything is. It is a little bit of a mess, but all of this is going to get hidden. All of the stuff that's going over there, the quartz and stuff, I'm going to simplify. And then we're going to move all of this spaghetti inside this building here. And I'm going to have an elevator going from the very bottom there to the very top. And yeah, it should be good. I think I'm gonna be taking a lot of psychic damage. I'm gonna be taking some significant psychic damage when I eventually destroy this thing. It's gonna be hella bad. It's gonna hurt. Right, let's see if we can get... I think there's one more milestone before... particle enrichment, there you go. Yeah, this is the one we need for the nuclear power. Oh my god, you need 50 of them. Jeez, particle accelerator, is that a teleporter? Oh. Okay, teleporters. Oh, that's huge. Oh, okay. Right, right. I see. Probably might not make use of that. Packaged nitric acid. Ooh, that's useful. Nitric acid. I think we need that for certain things. Pressure conversion cube. And the nuclear pasta. Okay. Nuclear pasta is something we need for phase 4. There's only another factory and eats a that's only another factory and eats a huge amount of power. Okay. Yeah, I think I might leave that for now. We'll come back to it once we've built this damn thing. I think that sounds like a plan. Right, have I not got any of this researched? I could research some of this. Manual depot uploader. No, I've not used any of this depot shit. The dimensional depot. I've not done any of this. Not really that arsed about it. Power slugs. Yeah, still haven't got that that part there in the middle. Still can't do anything with that. Quartz. Crystal oscillators 15 is what I need for that. A priority merger. Okay. Oh yeah, shit. I needed to make more ammo. Let's make some ammo. Rifle ammo. Smokeless powder. Okay then. That's black powder, not smokeless powder. Does smokeless powder live? There's black powder. Where does smokeless powder live? Oh, there it is. There we go. Build a bunch of ammo. Lovely. Don't need too much. I think I might go with like maybe 250-ish. That's fine. Hang on. I'll get a full stack if I can. Is it 500 that you can hold? Oh, it is. Might as well use the stack of smokeless powder. Play Bear. Ah, Bear knows that the stream is wrapping up soon. Yes, he does. The clever boy, aren't you, Bear? Right, there you go. Now we've got our rifle ammo. Reload that. Boom. Right, so I think with that, made some good progress tonight. We're making turbo motors and all of that. Got water coming to the base there. I think I'm going to route that along the side and put it into the elevator eventually. Thank you very much for the fart there. Yeah, nice, nice. Also, sorry about I didn't pop you. I didn't clock you there. Shackit, welcome in. How are you doing? First time viewer, I think. Right, I think that's enough. So, what's the next thing? The next thing. Destroy. After we have enough turbo motors. I'm going to type, yeah, north. There you go. Destroy. That is the next thing we're going to be doing. We're going to wait for the turbo motors to get built. 51 of them. Need to make sure we've got 170 used modular frames and such. And then this entire building is going to get razed to the ground. And we're going to start again. Holy shit. But yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it. Save. Yes, we have saved. The game was saved, thank you very much. We shall exit to desktop. Lovely. So, thank you very much everyone for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. have you with us. If you did enjoy what you saw here, do come back for more. You can hit the follow button over here on Twitch or on YouTube. You can subscribe over there. On the YouTube, we have every Let's Play we've ever done, from Dark Cloud to Dark Souls and everything in between. If you enjoy the music you hear in the background, it's mine, and you can come and download it on Bandcamp or listen to it on SoundCloud. We have those links as well. We have a Discord. Join the Discord and chat away with us and share pictures of cats, dogs, or Warhammer. Yes. All right. I'm gonna go and make some food. It's quite late. So you guys have yourself a fantastic evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Ta-ra.